Welcome and good evening, everybody. Welcome to POTUS Among Us, the presidential election event of 2016. My name is Liberty Bell, and I'll be your host and moderator for tonight's event. All puns intended. The Federal Election Commission has been hard at work to retool the electoral process to make it something more interesting, more entertaining, efficient, and overall less infuriating. This is a hybrid that's part debate, part game show, and part rally. It's brought to you by National Geographic, Playtex Gentle Glide, and Kittens. Kittens saving the internet since before we could even remember. You all in the audience this evening were carefully chosen as a representative stakeholder in this new process, and if all goes well, you will all have a hand in selecting this evening's President of the United States. Hope you're ready for that awesome responsibility. A few housekeeping items before we get started. An estimated 100 million people are also watching this event, but they don't matter. Don't even think about them, because you in the audience tonight are the only people who matter. It is about you. So your feedback is essential to the candidates. Cheer and boo in accordance with your values and beliefs. Can you do that, America? Yeah. Let's hear a good rousing cheer from this side of the crowd. I give that a 10 out of 10. And how about this side? Let's get a boo. Let's get a negative. Oh, I feel my status rating right now. That's excellent. All right. I think we're ready to get started. Cheers to you, America. Let's show it our cheering by giving a big American welcome to all of tonight's candidates. We have for you. Beautiful, beautiful. So before you, you have 10 very highly, interestingly selected candidates for President of the United States. So we should hear from a little bit of each of them. We're going to start now with Dolores Flam. Dolores.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Dolores Flam. I am from Johns Creek, Georgia, and I'm the PTA president at Barnwell Elementary. I have 3 children. My youngest is in kindergarten, and you know what? He can't play. Okay? He can't nap. All right? Kindergarten is a piece of crap now. It's so bad. Kids are giving up. My son's like, I give up on school. He's 5. All right? And I was like, I got to do something about that. You know, I'm busy, though. So, you know. It's real, because, like, They Might Be Giants had to write a song called Science is Real. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. And honestly, I'm sorry, hang on, my kids, I got my baby with them, and she just told me that they are not going to bed. Is that my time?
That is your time, Dolores.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Moving on now. Divided opinions. Let's go on with Representative Ethan Moss. Ethan.
Thank you, Liberty. Thank you very much. My name is Ethan Moss, and it's been my pleasure to serve Florida's feisty 13th district for the past 5 years. But now it's time for a higher calling, okay? Because I'm a normal American. I'm just like you. Some of my opponents tonight might try to demonize me just because of my faith. But I assure you, I'm a regular person, okay? Sure, I'm very spiritual. But guess what? I'm not some stodgy conservative, okay? I have Hollywood friends. I talk about that you know and like that you would call liberal. In fact, just the other day I was in Laguna Beach with my good friend Giovanni. Okay? We were talking about Tom Cruise's future wife when we were in town to vet. Ethan, we've never had a president who's had such control of memory.
Thank you so much. Up next we have Dr. Ingalls Wilder. Good, Doctor.
Thank you, Liberty Bell. I'm Dr. Ingalls Wilder, and I am a doctor. No relation to the American American diarist and children's literature author. It's pure coincidence. I am from Cheyenne Creek, Colorado. And let me tell you, America, you are sick. And I have just the mustard seed poultice and cornflower tea to soothe your aching bones. I took a little something called the Hippocratic Oath. And that's how I know I will be your next president. Thank you very much.
Up next, we have boy genius, Alistair Sims. Allison.
Hi. Can you cheer if you have a smartphone? I did that. I did that because my dad's away and I stay with my mom. My grandma keeps me sometimes after school. And I made it happen and it turned into a cell phone. Thank you. For America, I guess what I want most is just friends. Would you be my friend? Yeah! Oh, sweet! Awesome. I'm gonna tell my mom about it. I don't know where to app about it. What should we call it, Mr. Boy Scout Man?
I'm a doctor.
Thank you!
Thank you. Right on schedule. Up next, we have troop leader, Wade Shaw.
Hello, America. Boy, am I glad to be here in front of you guys right now. Do you remember how important merit badges were? Woodworking, carving, leather tanning, environmental science, personal finances. These are the core strengths of our American culture. And I'll be honest with you guys, America as adults right now, we're failing. But these teenagers in the scouting program are the next generation. We need to be throwing all of our weight into what they've got going on. And you know, you guys might have heard me in the news recently because my elite team of scouts recently saved 32 elderly people from Carroll Lutheran Village's elderly home. And these are the kinds of things that these powerful kids can do.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have inspiration leader, Rochelle Kubelman.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Kuhlman, and I run a leadership camp right outside of Schwenksville, Pennsylvania, for young ladies. It's called Camp Onomatopoeia, and there I teach them the importance of lead, listen, empathize, agree, demand. A nice young lady, Kylie from Denver. Kylie. Dogs should go everywhere, especially in bars. And Kylie, I understand. I agree. And I'm going to demand that Captain Planet get into every bar he wants. That's the name of their dog.
Thank you so much, Kubelman. Up next, we have Representative Frank Hook.
Thank you, Liberty. America, it has been a true honor and pleasure to represent the people of the 4th District of New York. And one of the things that I noticed growing up there, being a son of the Mayflower, is that there's a real divide between the rich and the poor in this country. And to close that divide, what I am proposing is that we expand access to polo grounds, we expand access to croquet courts. America, for too long, this croquet mountain is privilege. But I wanted to stand for a helping hand. I want to promote exercise, and I want to promote equality.
Wonderful. Up next, we have R.A. Rovaniemi. R.A., yes.
Hello, I am Ari Rovaniemi. I'm from Turku, Finland. I am Finnish, but I was born in the United States on one of my parents' many vacations that are mandatory in Finland. I want to bring a new Finland to America. There's so many good things about Finland. I spoke with Leon tonight. He's worried about gun control. And thank you, Leon. We have no guns in Finland. We have the lowest intentional homicide rate. Rachel and Sarah, they're concerned about the environment. We are too. We thrive on snow in Finland. And lastly, I spoke with John, who gave me the wonderful American saying.
Oh, we're going to same amount of time, Laurie. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Representative Cal Care.
Hello, friends. It's so nice to speak to all of you. I'm Representative Kaleidoscope Care. Oregon 2nd District. Cal, or Kindred Spirit, fellow traveler. I was born and raised and enlightened at the Ponytail Commune in eastern California. And I believe that we can get more done, we can solve the problem if we work together, collectively, and if we communicate and collaborate. And vote for me, and I will bring that to this country. I was voted the most bipartisan representative 5 years in a row. If you care about America, vote Care for President.
Thank you, Representative Graham. Wonderful, sweet words. And last but certainly not the least, good gentleman, Monty Birmingham.
Monty!
Thank you. And Liberty Bell, a doff at the cap to you, my lady. Everyone here, hello. I know when you hear someone with an accent like this, you think of taxes and bad teeth. But America has cured the bad teeth problem, now let's work on taxes. Oh, that's my platform. I want to talk about tax reform, as it were. As you're all well aware, the UK has left the European Union, which means they are unionless, and for lack of a better phrase, on an island by themselves. I suggest that we annex them as the 52nd state of the Union. And when they start complaining, oh, the taxes are too much, we say, why don't you go back 200 years?
We've now heard from all 10 of our wonderful presidential candidates. Let's give them one last round of applause, shall we? Well, we all know we can't very well go into the general election with 10 candidates, and campaigns don't run for free, of course, so we're going to take a critical break for fundraising at this time. Candidates, you'll have 3 minutes to collect as much money as you can and return to your podium. I repeat, you must be behind your podium once 3 minutes are up. Audience, this is the only time that you have in the race where your money matters, so give it to the candidate or candidates you wish to see advance. Feel free to take your money to the candidates when I say go, which is not yet. Or bundle donations for a candidate of your choice. And please be advised, those with the highest amounts of money will advance to the next section. When I say so, we have 3 minutes on the clock and begin. Excellent. You all made it, so I don't have to eliminate anyone.
All right, check your face.
Oh yeah, don't forget. All right, excellent. So while we let our candidates count their own cash, let's hear a little bit from the electorate here. Man, who are you feeling so far in the election?
I like Monty.
Monty. What does he stand for that you also believe in?
He's cute.
Let's see how this side is feeling. Gentlemen, without a chair. How are you feeling?
I'm also from Monty.
Yeah, also for Monty. What does he stand for that you believe in?
I believe in taxing free as well.
Excellent, wonderful. All right, we're wrapping up. I see we've got some numbers. When you are ready, candidates, please raise those cards so that I can see how much you've raised.
Liberty, I have an announcement to make.
Oh yes, please, Representative Moss.
I received $900 from the electorate. I'm very grateful. But this morning I was really grateful to receive an anonymous donation in this Blu-ray case. $10,000.
Oh my.
Adding to my stash.
Oh, that changes the game indeed. That changes the game indeed. If you could, oh, fantastic, thank you.
By the way, I checked. This is available at Costco for $12.99. It's a wonderful value.
That is objective taste there. All right. So, Representative Moss, if you could put your card down, please. R.A., if you could put your card down as well. Monty, I'm going to need to see that card up.
There it is.
All right, excellent. If you put that down as well.
53.
Put it down, please. Thank you. Representative Cook. Alistair Sims. All right. Well, there we have it, folks. If you have your cards currently raised, that unfortunately means you are out of the running this time. But this won't be the last we hear from these candidates. Let's hear a little final goodbye. And we're going to start with Dolores Fam.
I love y'all. I honestly do not have time to run for president. My son, he got hand, foot, and mouth last night. And I swear to God, he's had 103 temperature, all right? I don't have time for this, but education is messed up, okay? And I'm hoping that one of these candidates takes it on. And I'm going to give my money to the candidate that does, all right? So you guys are with me.
Hello. I'm still a doctor. You know, my partner dances with Michael Landon said to me last night, if you don't make it, you're still president in my heart. So I guess I'll go do that. Thank you. Good health to you all.
My best to do my duty, to God and my country, to obey the scout law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. And I teach that at my camp as well. Follow, friendship, otherness, love, leadership, oregano, world.
I still care about everybody. I don't understand this money thing. On the ponytail commune, we shared everything. But I'm gonna still keep working as your congressman of Oregon.
Money's tough, but it does run the world, as Beyonce once said. All right, let's reshuffle so we can have our top 5 candidates. Now, let's take these top 5 remaining candidates into a more our substantial debate where further elimination challenges shall occur. Monty, do you have a question? I don't care. I don't need to hear it. All right, we're going to start now by talking about the economy, poverty, hunger. There's so many issues. Representative Hook, I believe you were talking about equaling out the balance. What is your plan for that?
Thank you, Liberty. I think it's a very important question. One of the things that I learned growing up near a golf course is that a lot of problems can be solved on the first tee. And if we have more public golf courses around this country, we can work together to solve our problems collectively in a friendly match.
This is poppycock. Speaking of first tee, my first tee is runner. If I could get a runner to get some. Economy, let's talk about taxes, money, revenue. Does anyone else here have an entire country that they could tax other than that's money that would help our economy?
Yes, taxes are very important in Finland, and that is why nobody is hungry. We eat plenty of sardines.
So to be clear, all right, their taxes are not an issue because you are collecting too many taxes in Finland and you wish to do the same here in the United States?
There will be taxes, yes.
More than what we currently have.
Well,
That's what
probably,
it
yes.
sounds like. Representative Moss, you had a
Yes, I'd like to hop in here because I know what it feels like to be poor and hungry, okay? Between taxes and my very expensive auditing sessions, I pull in maybe $300 to $400 a month. Oh, I see.
Oh my, it sounds like the bell dinged on you, Representative Moss. Can you please pick an opponent for our first head-to-head challenge?
Well, I'm going to pass over these Americans next to me and choose the Finn.
All right. Mr. Robinelli and Representative Moss are going to go head-to-head in a moment. Juggling all these items are on heels. All right. Ma'am, you look primed to make a choice. What is your name?
Mary Helen.
Mary, will you please select a card as carefully as you can so that all the rest of them don't fall out of my hand? Wonderful. Can you read that aloud?
Pie in your face.
Wonderful. Mary Ellen has selected pie in your face. Oh, thank you so much, runner. All right. Nothing says America like apple pie, warm apple pie, or eating contests. So, candidates, we are going to need you both to take these apple pies from McDonald's. McDonald's does not yet support this event, but should soon. And we're going to need you to eat that entire pie and then talk about criminal justice reform. But first, to finish their pie and get out a coherent thought about criminal justice reform will win this challenge. Yes, all right, your question.
Is there sardine in the pie?
There is no sardine in the pie. And begin. Mr. William Navy, that is against the rules, but
This is what we do in Finland.
Representative Moss, do you have a thought you'd like to?
We need to stop jailing people who's having tiny amounts of marijuana. Am I right? I mean, we've all choked up with Elizabeth Moss and Ethan Suplee listening to some new Bat songs, haven't we? I think so.
I'm going to need a clean mouth to show that you are done. Excellent! All right.
Damn it, Aria!
All right, it appears that you did not complete the challenge as correctly. And it's time for you to say goodbye. Mr. Robinelli, let's have your final words.
Your pies are terrible.
All right, let's turn to some more local issues and local here in D.C. So we are up for D.C. statehood, and I would like for each of you to have 3 words on how you feel about a 51st state.
Tom thinks so.
It should happen.
My, that has never happened before, but I believe that means there's another head-to-head challenge. Alistair, please pick an opponent that you would like to take to the stage.
I will also skip over the Americans for that gentleman.
All right, Mr. Birmingham. That's what you said earlier. All right. Let's go to some of my neighbors up here in the front. What is your name, sir?
Joe.
Joe, can I have you pick a card, please? Any card you like. Excellent. Can you read that loud for me?
Shake on it.
Wonderful. Shake on it. We all know that the measure of being a president is how presidential your handshake is. And so we're going to have each of these presidential candidates shake your hand one at a time. When they have done so, you're going to determine whose handshake was more presidential. Would you like me to hold your beer for the bottom chance? I won't have to, I promise. Let's begin now with Monty, as you were the challengee.
Thank you.
Challenges. Please begin.
Thank you. Joe, was it? Everyday Joe. But I'm not going to give you... I'm not going to give you an everyday Joe handshake. I'd like you to stand up. This would be as if you were my Secretary of Treasury, as we handshake on the deal to tax Britain. Smile at the camera. It is more money in everyone's pockets. Remember it, Joe.
Hey Joe. Hi, I'm Alistair. How do you like your smartphone?
Oh my God.
Awesome. Hey, I got a new app. I'm gonna bring you in on it, okay? It's gonna make up $1 zillion. But seriously.
Just a child.
Seriously. Your name's Joe. I'm gonna tell my mom and my grandma I have a new friend.
Well, that was PG, so I appreciate it. Joe, whose handshake do you think was more presidential?
Alice's.
All right, we understand what our opinion is. You're going to get your cup of tea sooner than you imagine. Your final words.
I should be getting ribbed from the moderator. Moderating on the outs, as it were. Apparently America has spoken. Joe has decided that a child should run the country.
Boy, genius!
Anyways, enjoy more taxes, I guess. That's what everyone wanted.
And then there were 3. Gentlemen, could you center line, please, because it's just hard to see you off center. All right, excellent. We're going to turn next to some international thoughts here. There have been many allegations that the Russians are hacking our internet. What are your thoughts? Let's begin with boy genius Alistair Sims.
Well, as I wrote in a report for the Department of Homeland Security, it's clearly a Russian-born issue. Sure, they're outsourcing to other parts of the former Soviet bloc, Kazakhstan most typically, some in Kyrgyzstan as well. But seriously, we got to take it serious, because we can just set up a couple very important bots that can run on their service, and I think we can take them down.
Liberty, I would actually like to jump in here.
Absolutely.
If,
That's a good idea.
if elected president, I will launch a new initiative that I dub Ghost Protocol. Into Russian computers to take them down and show them that America are the kings.
That's an interesting title, Representative. Where did you get that name from?
Well, my team came up with it. We're super happy with it. It's testing very well in folks.
Wonderful. Representative, you have some thoughts about Russian hackers.
I do. It's a very serious issue. Our nation is under attack, and the best way to fight an attack is usually a dual flank. It's common in polo. So we need to reach out to our allies and come at it from that way, and then we need to beef up our intelligence apparatus right here at home.
Oh, and the bell rang on you, Representative Hook. Please choose an opponent for another head-to-head challenge.
I would like to choose Representative Moss.
Oh,
all
we
right,
got some
Representative
famous
Moss.
battle.
Wonderful,
Famous battle.
wonderful. know it's hard to stick to. All right, can you read that out loud for me?
Another shake it off.
Shake it off. We had shake on it, and now shake it off. We all know really the most important thing about the presidency is how you appear to pop culture. And so we're going to have a little good old-fashioned winter cotillion dance battle here. Now, Sam, I want you to have a very critical eye during this dance-off because you will select the winner of this dance-off. Sam, do we have a music that is appropriate? Yeah, we can call the others for some support if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to do an applause vote because those were really good. So, if you would like the gentleman,
Representative Moss. Representative Frank Hook makes some noise.
definitely Representative Frank Hook.
Frank Hook. Representative Moss, I will never be able to forget what you've done here this evening. Much to my chagrin. But please, let's hear a few last words.
Thank you for the pie. Ma'am, 9 a.m. Monday morning, you'll be declared a suppressive person.
Well, my fellow Americans, you have really done it. You've navigated a very treacherous primary season and narrowed down a highly capable, competitive field to our two most qualified in the land. Let's take a look now at each of these candidates' convention crowning moments.
Angry birds. Clash of Clans. All of these acts were created by the boy genius, Alistair Sims. If you're waiting in line for a coffee drink and you don't want to look at anyone else in the face, you owe your independent solace to Alistair Sims.
I did that. Oh, you should get a new one.
Alistair Sims, he did that, and he'll do it again for America.
There's nothing that says America more than the Mayflower. knows that, because that's where his family came from. All the way across the ocean. This brave new world. Play is not only allowed, but encouraged. Do you want your next president to be a gentleman or a boy? Obviously the
You're better than that, Finland!
Come and play polo with me, America.
America, give a hand to two of your final contenders, Representative Frank Hook and Alistair Sims. We need to prepare now for the general election, so please enjoy this 10-minute intermission. Grab a beverage, take a pee break, whatever suits you. We'll see you in 10.